Hi everybody, my name is Shirley Michelle, aka Curls by Shirls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I cut my hair again. So before I even do anything, I'm just going to take a look at my hair and kind of give myself a bit of a consultation. So what I want to do is I kind of want to just fix the shape a little bit. Right now it's not as round as I would like it. Some of the bits at the bottom are just too long compared to the roundness at the top, which is what I actually want, is more roundness. And this way you don't really see it as much. But anyway, I do like the way my hair looks, but I do want it to be rounder. Ultimately, I want my hair to be longer, but also healthy. And in order to do the healthy part, I got to kind of trim off some of those colored and bleached ends. So first you want to grab your tools, which would be a pair of shears and some clips to hold your hair back, as well as a comb to part and section out your hair. Now what you want to do is, again, make sure that you're sure what kind of look you want. So I'm nervous here because I don't have any training on cutting hair. I've only cut my fiance's, my grandma's, my brother's, and my dad's hair before. So, I'm in no way qualified or trained to do this type of haircut. Now I'm looking at my hair and I'm thinking, all right, I want a much rounder look similar to a rëzo cut. So that's what I'm going to go for. I also want to try out bangs and a much shorter look before I start focusing on growing my hair to a much longer length. So I started out with wetting my hair, parting it straight down the middle, and also detangling both sides with my comb. Now I'm taking a small section from the front on both sides. I'm trying to make sure that they are as even as possible. However, even if it isn't perfect, this is curly hair, so it's not going to be that easy to see if there are some parts that are just a little bit uneven. I would not recommend doing this on straight hair, by the way. So after I have my sections in the front separated, I'm going to take the pieces in the back and I'm going to clip them up. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking one of those sections and I'm combing it away from my scalp, but at a bit of an angle. It might look like I'm doing it straight up, which I had originally intended to do, but throughout the haircut I am actually trying to do this at an angle. And I think that's one of the hardest parts of this haircut, is making sure that you're doing all of these sections at the same angle. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut some off, but not too much, because I know the front of my hair is much shorter than the back of my hair, and you'll notice that as I get towards the back, the amount of hair that I am cutting off is significantly more than the amount of hair that I cut off in the front. So now I'm just going to repeat that same step on the other side. And again, I'm going to do this at an angle. Now you can kind of see the angle a little bit better on this side. And again, just cutting away a little bit, just trying to make sure I cut about the exact same amount that I cut on the other side. Now I'm going to check to see if my length is the same on each side. And to me, it looks like it matches pretty closely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small piece from the section that I just cut, and I'm going to tuck it backwards to add it to the next section that I'm going to cut. This way it'll serve as a guide for how short I should cut my next section. I'm going to repeat that step on the other side, making sure to grab a little piece from the section that I just cut. And now I'm going to take the rest of the section that I just cut and just clip it up. So now that I've clipped up my section, I am going to grab another section that I'm going to cut from closer to the back of my hair, and I'm going to combine it with that little piece that I took away from the first section. Now hopefully this is all making sense. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible while also making this video as short as possible, so just bear with me. So now I'm clipping up the back section like I did before. And now I am taking that other section and also detangling away from my scalp at the same angle. And as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking for that one little piece of hair to show me how short I'm supposed to cut this section. So now you can see it hanging there at the right side. And I'm going to use that as a guide, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my hair to be the same length as that little piece right there. So once I have that already separated and I know exactly where I'm going to cut it, I'm going to bring it to the front of my face just so that I can see what I'm cutting rather than trying to do it all the way up at the top in the air, so far away that I can't really see it that well. Now basically what I'm going to do for the rest of this haircut is just repeat this step all throughout. I'm taking a little piece of this section and putting it into the next section, and so on and so forth, so that all of my hair is pretty much the same length all around. That way I can achieve that round, voluminous rëzo cut look. time I'm taking more hair from each side, and I'm going to cut this section a bit longer so that it does sit nicely on top of each other. The top layer will be shorter so that it sits nicely on top of the next section, and that way it creates that nice round voluminous look that I'm looking for, especially at the top of my head where I want a lot more of a rounded look. This is also going to help me to achieve a more even look. As you can see, the left side of my head, or my left and your right, is a little bit longer than the other side. And so this way I'm able to just even that out because, you know, I'm just trying to get it to be as even as possible. So now I'm going to do the bangs. So with my hair parted straight down the middle, I am taking a small section from the front, and right now it looks a little bit triangular, but I'm going to fix that so that it looks a little bit more like a semicircle, a much more rounded portion. Not sure that it really matters, but I just feel like this might work better for my hair. Then as soon as I have that rounded off section, I am going to spray it down with the spray bottle, and I'm going to detangle it. Also, I'm making sure to pin up the rest of my hair so it doesn't get in the way and accidentally get cut also. So now I'm twisting this section 2 times so that it has a more rounded cut. That way the sides will be a little bit longer than the middle section. As you can see, I'm a little excited, a little bit nervous, and I don't want to cut too much because, you know, curly hair does shrink up a bit, so you want to make sure you cut longer. And if you do end up wanting it shorter, you can always cut a little bit more, but you can't really paste back your hair, so you gotta be really careful. So now I'm taking a little bit larger section going backwards, not going downwards. So further back and towards the middle of my hair, I'm taking a bigger section for bangs. And now with this section, I'm not going to cut it as short as I just cut the first part. I'm going to cut it a little bit longer. However, I have seen other curly girls cutting this section a little bit shorter than the front part of their bangs to create a more voluminous look. I wasn't that ballsy, so I just cut it a little bit longer so that it does create a little bit more volume towards the back and at the top of my head. So this was supposed to be the reveal of my styled hair, but I actually forgot to do something. So I sectioned off the front part of my hair, and I am gonna cut the lengths of my hair at an angle so that it is layered with my bangs, so that it shapes my face a little bit better. That way it's not just short bangs and then longer hair all of a sudden. It's kind of like a gradual short to long hair angled look. So now I'm just repeating that step on the other side. And now I'm just checking the lengths to make sure that everything looks even, and I feel pretty confident with it. So now it's time for the big reveal. And here it is. This is actually before I ended up picking and fluffing my roots out a little bit more. You'll notice on my Instagram page that the end result looks a lot rounder and more voluminous after I ended up doing that. I'm going to post a picture so you can see it here. But overall, I really do like this haircut. The bangs are something that I'm going to have to get used to, but even if I just want to tuck them away, I can always just tuck them away with a little clip or style them into the rest of my hair. But overall, I'm kind of feeling this look. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like the video. If you end up trying this haircut, please, please, please tag me in it. I would love to see. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you come back soon.